Hello guys and welcome to a new video of me, Mr. Legoshi. So, first off I want to say, this is all just a fictional story. Nothing is real at all, just made up in my head. I have to say that. And second, don't take anything I say as a fact. This is just all for entertainment purposes. So, enjoy. If you can take something from this, don't take any drugs. Okay, let's start. So, I had to go to work, and I was addicted to heroin. My addiction to heroin goes back to when I was 17 to 23. So, I was 22 or 21, and I had to go to work. My work was extremely excruciating. I just had to take boxes and stack them for hours. But yeah, it could be worse. It wasn't that bad. But it is excruciating if you are running out of dope. And on that day, I ran out of dope. Normally, that wouldn't have been a problem in my fictional story. But my plug got arrested, so I was kind of fucked. And the other plug was not here, he was on vacation, so... I got isoniazid, 100 milligrams, apparently. It's just fictional, so never actually own anything. Nothing that I say is real, not that anybody goes and takes it, it's just a story. So I smoked half a milligram of isoniazid. I took a pencil and put it on, smoked it, so I don't withdraw anymore. And I had Tilidine. Tilidine is a very weird medicine that it's not available anywhere in any other place than Germany, as much as I am aware of. And I got them prescribed. But Tilidine has naloxone in it, and a lot. It has 16 milligrams. And it's very weak. So I took a whole pill, and it has 200 milligrams plus 16 milligrams of naloxone. So I took one in the morning, and I was working for 3 hours, and I already started to feel queasy in my stomach and very weird, and I started to withdraw more. So after 3 hours, I took another one. So now 2 times 200, 2 times 60 milligrams of naloxone. Now you think why they put that in there, so it can be misused. People still misuse it. If you're not addicted to morphine, oxycodone, heroin, you're not gonna have a problem, as much as I know. I don't know. I don't want to say anything more. So I start to feel even worse 2 hours later when I was off work, So I go home, smoke a foil of isoniazid. By the way, isoniazid is 10 times stronger than fentanyl because it's a stupid analog. I never did fent, but I did that shit. Very stupid. So I smoked that and took another pill. That last pill, now we are on 600 milligrams, and I don't know if it's 15 milligrams actually or 60 milligrams of naloxone, but yeah, 3 times that. So I started to get thunder and everything in my stomach. It felt like for real. It was like bad weather in my tummy. It was growling and everything. And I started to get sweaty, so nauseous. Not even that nauseous, but I felt like everything coming up. My stomach pushed everything that I had in my body up, and I ran to the toilet, and I bowled over into the toilet, and I started yanking it out. Everything came out, and I was puking for over 10 minutes. And I luckily wasn't alone, because I passed out mid-puking and nearly choked on my vomit. I didn't go into detail that much in the German story because I'm a little bit shy with that. But I was passed out in the toilet puking and I had to get dragged out. And the second I got dragged out, I started puking again and I choked on it. Like it went into my lung. It was horrible. So I got dragged out and started puking again. And after that, I took a shower and it was just like the most embarrassing shower ever. I was just like, fuck, what am I doing with my life? After that, I spent the rest of the night just sitting because I wasn't allowed to sleep and lay down and was just watching stupid documentaries and I was just withdrawing so fucking hard. It was horrible. It was horrible. And I was watching some nature documentary about penguins or something. It was kind of sad. I was crying. Next day, I went to the
What happened?
doctor. I went to 5 or 10 doctors. They all put me away. It was horrible. I also didn't go into detail on that in a German story, how bad it was. But if you're addicted and you need help, I now found, obviously, a doctor that helped me
It's not news anymore.
in this fictional world. And yeah,
The break-in
but
must have really spooked him
the
then.
medicine that I got,
That's what I thought.
at first I got 100 milligrams.
Asked me to come.
And
I haven't seen
he
him
said
for
like
at
come
least
back when you're done. And I was done after 15 days. I was like, I'm sorry,
Just sitting
couldn't
at
make
his
it till
desk,
30.
writing.
I had to take like
Everything went
200
black.
milligrams because 100
When I
didn't
came
do
to,
shit.
he'd been shot.
I'm not gonna go into
And
detail
I'm
of what
pretty
it
sure
is.
that my gun.
So
There was a book on the desk.
then
a
he gave me
diary.
200 milligrams
gone.
and
I'm sure there was someone else in the building.
slowly it started to work. Before I was still withdrawing, it just felt a little bit better. But I had no energy for like 2 weeks. I felt so bad. It felt like my receptors were like blocked, like constantly. Like there was glue on it that no opiate receptor can go and dock on. I can't describe it. It was horrible. Like I took, at that point, I got dope. I got head on. And I did like 300 milligrams, 400 milligrams of the pure good shit. And it did not, then it worked. Then I actually started to feel better. And I did that and slowly everything worked again. So I don't know if I had to take a shit ton of something to push it out. I mean 300 milligrams, it's not extremely much, but I didn't do it for a long time, so of course it hit me. And that day I just spent chilling, I think I blew all my bags in 4 or 5 days, but I couldn't for real. If you were withdrawing for 2 weeks that hard, you just wanna fucking make it stop. Trust me. It is horrible. I can't even put it in words how fucking bad it is. But in the end I got help. And the story turned out to be good because it could have ended very bad. I mean, I literally passed out. I lost consciousness while I was puking. Still shit came out of me. And obviously, the second I got pulled up, it got back into my lungs and I couldn't breathe anymore. My face turned blue and everything. It was horrible. I'm so sorry for everyone that I traumatized. The person I loved the most, I fucking traumatized that day. But, yeah. I wasn't let alone ever, so I was very lucky that day and the following days. And I'm very lucky right now and everything, how my life is going. And I'm very grateful for my life and that I'm still here. Can't say that for my best friend or a lot of my friends, but yeah. I'm also grateful for everybody that's listening, and I hope I can show you guys. I mean, I can go into detail how I started, because I started with 14, 13 with opioids. I got addicted to heroin with 17, so, but I started doing codeine at 13, 14, but yeah, never stopped. But that cycle, it's endless. It's horrible. I can talk about so many failed detoxes. And they weren't really failed because I did it and I got rid of some medicine. It was at a very high dose, but yeah. I love you guys. If you want to hear more, like I just said, just leave a comment. I hope you all were entertained. never follow anything I said in my videos. Love you all. Thank you.